Good evening and thanks for joining us on your program, our program, Issues in Mass Communication. And of course, we shall be talking about a particular course, International Public Relations and Advertising. And under this course, we shall be discussing roles of public relations in international relations. And of course, when you talk about the roles of public relations in international relations. First and foremost, let us talk about the definition of public relations. What is public relations? Public relation has to do with building image. It has to do with creating mutual understanding between an organization and its public. And talking about international relations has to do with the relationship that exists among nations of the world. And it could be on a foreign policy, it could be on political activities, and it could also be on economic activities. Having said all this, now the roles of public relations in international relations. So the roles now, number one now, image management. Number two, crisis management. Number two, relationship management. Number three, relationship management. And number four, media management. And number five, social management or social media management or social media monitoring. Having said all this, now let's pick it one after the other. Let's talk about the image management. Image management, this is talking about how you can promote your organization in a way that people will love your organization, people will like your organization. Take for instance, now we have Ikogosi as an organization in Ekiti, southwest Nigeria. You are not promoting it in a local way, you are promoting it at the international level. So you talk about your organization, you let people understand that Ikogosi is a tourist center and it's not meant for people of Nigeria alone, it's not meant for Ekiti people alone, it's meant for people outside there, people at the international level, people at the global scene. So people can easily come and visit Ikogosi because you are promoting the image of Ikogosi. Then talking about crisis management, which of course is one of the roles of public relations. Crisis management, that is, when you look, let me cite an example of this military, that is, they are coming on board to tell people that there is nothing like Boko Haram set in Nigeria now, that their activities have been reduced to zero, and they are letting people to understand that Nigeria now, people can come for business activities in Nigeria without having difficulties, without having problem. Now talking about media management. Now media management, that is, you choose the kind of media that you are going to use. That's work of the public relations. You don't just choose any media. That is, you can use BBC, it's an international media station. You can use CNN, that is, to promote your organization, to let people understand what is going on. You use BBC, you use CNN, you can also use Al Jazeera. Now, talking about media management, I think you understand that. Now, we are also talking about relationship management. That is also the work of public relations, to let people understand that your organization is doing well, so that they will have a kind of a cordial relationship with your organization, and they will not even doubt your organization when you are speaking about the organization. Then talking about social media management. Social media management is also one of the roles of public relations. Social media management, that is, the public relations, a public relation officer will always allow people to, or let me put it this way, the public relation also do the work of making monitoring. Let me put it that way. You monitor your social media audience. You know them very well. You understand their perception about your organization. If they are perceiving your organization in a very good way, then you'll be happy. But if they have a bad notion about your organization, through monitoring the social media, you also know. So Having said all this, we started by giving the definition of public relations. We also talk about definition of international relation, and we've spoken about 5 rules of public relation in international relations. And this is how far we are able to go today. Until next week, when we shall also be bringing other parts, that is, other rules of public relation in international relations. I remain my humble self, Abimbola Adegboyega, saying goodbye.